How's everybody doing today? So today's video, what I've got is basically someone called and said their water gets dirty after rain. So the first thing you do is you want to read the tag on the well. Well, this well doesn't have a tag. You don't know the depth, you don't know the casing depth, you don't know the gallon per minute, how deep the pump is, any of that. So what I did was I put a camera down the well and recorded it the whole way, and I want to share that with you and just check it out. It's awesome. Alright, so what we have here, have a camera down in a well, and the camera right now is at about 65-70 feet. And there's the water level, and I cannot pump the water level any further than this. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down and see what we see. So we see a little scarring right there. Now we're meeting, see that line? That line is where the casing, oh, not yet. The scars, that was scars, okay. This is where the casing meets the rock, right there. So we're gonna continue on slowly. I've already been through here once, and this is a awesome well. Let me see if I can adjust. Nope. Trying to adjust my light on my camera. Okay. We're gonna go down, get out of the sediment. See, the camera's trying to fall over into an aquifer. It's gonna hang the lip. It's gonna fall off. Now, take in mind, this is a 6-inch borehole, and it's very rough. So we're gonna keep going down. All this area we're seeing is highly fractured. It's gonna produce a large quantity of water here. And you can see it trying to fall over. Oop, look, we just knocked a rock off. I'll be surprised if there's not a rock sitting on top of this pump. We're going to continue to go down. This is absolutely amazing. We haven't gotten to the cool part yet. So we're going to continue to travel on down. Now we're going to be somewhere around 95. So we're going to keep on going. Okay. And keep going nice and slow to try to not stir up any more sediment that's already there. Look, there's another big giant void right there towards the left of the screen. You can see it's just a big shelf. And keep going. And now we're in a giant open area. You don't see any of the area. Kind of blends in, but slowly going down. So we just went through about an 8-inch open void. So instead of a 6-inch round hole, it kind of turns square, and there's just a big shelf right there. You can still kind of see it, bottom left. It's kind of turning in. Camera's hanging on the shelf right now. Alright, now we're back in the smooth borehole. We're going to send the camera on down and see if we find anything else. There's a aquifer right there. All this rough area is where water would be coming in the well. Now this is all upper aquifer, and since it's the upper aquifer, it's gonna be giving them discolored water, as to why I'm here cameraing it. We're gonna keep going down. Keep going down. Very, very rough rock. Very highly fractured. just gonna get on down out of the sediment zone to where we can start to see things again. You can see the sediment falling with the camera, and if I stop, all the sediment moves past the camera and you can't really see anything. So if we go fast enough, we can go through a clear water. Clear enough anyways. But yes, this well makes a lot of sediment. We're just traveling on down the borehole now. If I were to line this well, I'd say this well probably needs 100 to 120 feet of liner. We'll see what depth are we at right now. We are at 131 feet. So I'd say 110 foot of liner might fix this well, or it might cut off all the water that this well is producing. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how deep it is, where they have the pump set. Because she says that the water gets discolored after a rain. Well, that would make sense. They quit putting the casing in at 80 feet. And at 90, 95, and 100, you see all that broken, fractured rock. And that's what's bringing in surface water. The rain goes on the ground, it seeps down, finds cracks in the rock, and then it goes into the well from the highly fractured areas. We're just steady going on down. There's a loose wire right there, you saw it. So that's going to be a failure point in the future. Always got to make sure your wire's taped to your pipe. Especially me putting a camera down there, it's nerve-wracking because I could thread my camera between the pipe and the wire and get it stuck. Okay, I just saw a tag that said 300 feet, so I know that the pump's probably down there at 300 feet. So we're just steady going on down. I haven't seen any more highly fractured areas yet. It's kind of hard to tell though because we have all these particles falling with us, but all I'm doing is I'm looking at the side wall of the well. You can really only see a portion of it. But it's really neat. Yep. Okay, so the risk versus reward factor here. Oh, my camera stopped going down. It hung on something. So the risk versus reward factor. If I put a liner in, say at 110 or 120 feet, then I could cut off, let's just say I could cut off 70 or 80 or 90 or 100% of the water. So if this well made 10 gallons a minute, it might only make 2 or 3 gallons a minute after I'm done, or it could make 0. But you can see the pump that's right there. It's taking all that sediment and it's just funneling it all to the pump. That's amazing. So the pump is like literally 2 feet below the camera right there, and it's just sucking all the sediment that I've knocked down the whole journey all into the pump. That is neat. I've never seen this before. But so I don't know what we're gonna do just yet. We might put in a large filter system, or we might put in a liner. But in order to put in a liner, you have to camera the well first in order to figure out if it's even fixable by installing the liner. If not, you'll have to pull the liner out and then put the filter in, and all you did was waste time and waste money. So it is what it is. I think I figured out everything I needed to figure out though. Well, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed shooting it. It was really, really neat to see all of that. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button please do so. It helps me, it helps my channel out a lot. If you thought this video was cool, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, see y'all later.